Hey LinkedIn, how's everybody doing today? First, a sincere thank you for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciated them. So I want to keep up the conversation about customers' emotional well-being and doing the right thing by them. Let me start by saying I am certain I am part of a happy statistic in many Wells Fargo meetings that take place in the marketing department. Reason being, I have been a Wells Fargo customer for over 20 years, and I'm sure that equates to them believing that I love them, that I'm a prime target for multiple products from them, and it's an example of how loyal their customer base can be, all of which is completely untrue. First of all, I never proactively became a Wells Fargo customer. I became a deposit guarantee national bank customer in Jackson, Mississippi in the late 1990s when I lived there. And through a series of acquisitions, Wells Fargo came to buy me and my account. So I never chose to do business with Wells Fargo. Secondly, I really don't like Wells Fargo. I don't like a lot of the things they do, and I don't really like a lot of the way I have to interact with them. But when you have over 20 years of financial history with a single bank, there's a lot of convenience and just ease of living life that goes along with that. So despite lots of reasons for me wanting to leave Wells Fargo, I stay with them, not because I like them, not because I recommend them, not because I think they're a great bank, just because the pain of leaving them is slightly more than the pain of staying with them. That's not a good endorsement from a customer, and certainly not the way that I think a brand would like to be thought of. So let's talk about why I'm frustrated, and I'll talk about very particularly emotional well-being and my messaging about understanding when you can market to me and when you can't, and helping me do what I want. So I am a frequent user of their online banking product, both on iPhone and on my Mac. Without fail, 1 out of 2 to 3 times when I log into that online banking application, there's a marketing message right in front of me about a new checking account, a new savings account, a brokerage account, a mortgage, even though I'm not in the market for a mortgage, when all I am trying to do is complete a financial transaction. And in order to get out of that marketing message, I have to take the action. Now, I know this sounds small, right? A click. But I get annoyed over the very idea that you are stopping me from doing what I want to do when this is my money, my account, and I'm trying to get to it, and somehow you gave yourself permission to block me. Now that can seem small, except when you add emotional angst to it and context, it can become really big, right? If I'm in a rush, if there's somebody waiting for me to do this, anything between me and getting the thing done is really important. And if you have financial stress in your life at all, doing anything financial can be stressful all by itself without you adding things to it. I'll make this very personal just to make it real. One of those ads popped up when I was logging in to make a payment to the mortuary to cover my dad's cremation. Not a happy moment in any way at all. Filled with grief, angst, just raw negativity, and all I wanted to do was get into bill pay and take care of it. And here was this message. The connotation I associate to that is so negative it will resonate with me for I'm not quite sure how long. So if anybody asks me a bank recommendation, Wells Fargo will never come up. Think about that as you build products and services and decide when you do have permission to market to a customer. If you're enabling me to do something I want to do, that does not give you permission to do what you want to do at the same time. That doesn't mean you don't have opportunities to market to your customer. It does mean if I were Wells Fargo, I would never get in the way of the customer and the transaction they're trying to do. Now, if I'm on the website for, say, 2 or 3 minutes, could I pop a message? Sure, because it would seem that my interaction would tell you I'm not in an immediate rush. Could I include a follow-up offer and a confirmation email that would say, hey, based on what you just did, we think we have a better product? Sure. There are lots of appropriate opportunities to market to a customer based on good information, the proper use of data, and the proper context of understanding what the human's trying to do. And there are lots of bad moments to do it. My observation is we as marketers seem to really love taking advantage of those bad moments and don't do the hard work and discipline of taking data, technology, and empathy to figure out the right moment. If emotional well-being is going to be one of the new most important capitals of a brand and how it deals with its customer, we're all going to have to deal with this issue and overcome our own bad marketing habits and bad marketing prerogatives to do the right thing by the customer. Let me know what you think. Take care, everybody.